And with that, we welcome you back to Pepsi Stadium at North Greenville University for today's matchup against the King Tornado taking on the North Greenville Crusaders. Did get off to a little bit of a late start here. King was a little late getting here, so we understood and allowed the game to start a little bit late, so don't worry, you haven't missed anything. This is an interesting matchup for North Greenville. Now, King has not had a great season, a 1-10-3 overall record with a 1-6-3 conference record. However, the pressure is on for North Greenville to win this match and take care of business. With a win here, North Greenville would share a clinch a share of the regular season. Now, they do need a little bit of help. They do need a Mount Olive loss as well as a loss or tie by UNC Pembroke. So the Crusaders, should they be able to take care of business today, will be able to sit back and let today happen to see if they will already have a share of the regular season title or if they have any more business to take care of later this week. So only time will tell for King. A couple players to keep your eye on today. Number 10, Veronica Roach, is tied for the team lead in goals with 2. And also, as you look at the King starters, Veronica Roach right there, number 10, starting at forward. Another one to keep your eye on, she's not a starter, but number 22, Brianna Sabatino, is also tied for the team lead in goals with 2. Also, Isabella Carr, number 16, Ariana Gallegos, number 13, and Taylor Stubbs, number 41. They all have 1 goal for the season. And Mackenzie Winters, number 17, doesn't have a goal, but she does have 4 assists, which leads the team by plenty. For North Greenville, Romy Contreras, she scored her 10th goal of the season the last time we saw her. As you take a look at the starters for North Greenville, of course, Romy is starting, like always. But, yeah, leads the team with 10 goals. She does have an assist as well. She's number 16. Also, number 31, Alexa Fight, currently has second place on the team with 3 goals as well as 4 assists. Number 27, Danny Avalar, has 2 goals for the season, as well as number 2, Elaney Sprinkle. She also has 2 goals for the season. Julia Hayes, number 19, and Natalie Johnson, number 25, they also have 2 goals each. So just about set to get underway here at Pepsi Stadium. It's a sunny day, but it is a cold and windy day. When the wind's not blowing, it feels fine. High of around 55 here in Tigerville. But unfortunately, the wind is blowing most of the time. This is one of those matches where it feels great for the players that are on the field, but if you're standing on the sidelines watching, it's probably pretty chilly for you. So it looks like the Tornado are going to start off with possession. And here we go. We're underway. You hear that wind blowing into the microphone. That'll be an issue all day, most likely. Pretty gusty day overall. It's not always blowing, but when it does, it's well over 10 miles an hour. So definitely going to be an issue for most of the day. But we'll see what King can do. Again, not a great record coming in, but you know they love to play spoiler, make North Greenville have to play hard for a couple more matches to clinch that regular season title if they can. Looking at the Conference Carolina standings, North Greenville is currently tied for first place with a 9-1 conference record. They did fall last week to UNC Pembroke here at home. That was this past Friday on senior night. But, yeah, both of them currently atop the Conference Carolinas with a 9-1 record. And then behind them you have the nationally ranked Braves of UNC Pembroke with an 8-1-1 record in conference play. Now, Mount Olive did beat UNC Pembroke in the regular season, but North Greenville beat Mount Olive, so kind of a triangle going on there when it comes to head-to-head. As King looking to take an early shot. Don't believe that'll be considered one. Samantha Montgomery comes and collects that one. Behind them is Lees McRae with a 6-2-2 conference record. And right behind them is Belmont Abbey with a 6-3-1 conference record. And Emmanuel with a 6-5 record in conference play. Looking at goal breakdowns for both teams. North Greenville with 13 goals in the first half, 14 in the second half, so pretty even, pretty balanced attack there. King has been pretty balanced for them too, just not as many goals scored. 3 goals in the first half, 4 goals in the second half for a total of 7 on the season. Now, their defense has been strong in the first half, just 13 goals allowed for the season, which is only 4 more than North Greenville's defense. They've allowed 9 in the first half throughout the season. However, King has allowed 26 second-half goals, where North Greenville has allowed just 4. And that 4th one was against UNC Pembroke. They had been stuck on 3 for a while. North Greenville had a 10-match winning streak snapped by the Braves, as the Crusaders are going to be called offside. King's one win of the season was against Francis Marion at home. That was a 1-0 win. Since then, they have had 2 ties against Erskine, a 2-2 score, and then a 1-1 tie against Converse. The rest of them have been losses, including an 8-0 loss against UNC Pembroke. That was back on September 17th. They have played a lot better recently. A 3-0 loss at Mount Olive, a 2-0 loss at Lees McRae, and a 2-0 loss at home against Belmont Abbey. That was their last match on the 15th. You hear that wind really howling right now. North Greenville takes that one away. That'll head out. Throw in for North Greenville. You don't usually see it, but yellow card's a little bit of an issue for King as well. They've had 7 total on the season and 2 red cards, which you don't typically see in women's soccer. Not a lot of red cards thrown. However, they have also drawn a lot of yellow cards. Their opponents have had a total of 12 on the season. North Greenville with just 3 yellow cards all season long, and their opponents have had 6 total. So here come the Crusaders early on here in the first half. Just about 5 minutes into it. Alexa Fight trying to come up with a cross, actually takes a shot. That's going to be high of the goal. That'll be a goal kick. And actually that earlier we said that that ball that was collected by Montgomery was not considered a shot. It actually was. So King did have an early shot. North Greenville just responded with one by Alexa Fight. So here's the goal kick by the Tornado. King University, located in Bristol, Tennessee, right down the road from Bristol Motor Speedway. Brother and I got a chance to go to a race last year at Bristol for the first time. It's a good experience. North Greenville able to keep it in play there. And actually, no, they didn't. I believe the sideline official called it out. He did, so it'll be a throw-in for the Crusaders. Nope, actually it's going to be a free kick. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. Didn't appear to be a foul. Might have been an inadvertent whistle, possibly. I'm not sure. But anyway, here come the Crusaders trying to get a shot off that don't. Now that one was definitely a pass. Doesn't look like Alexa Fight got credited with the shot a few minutes ago, so must have felt that that was a cross instead, which it looked like it intended. The intent was for it to be a cross. It just ended up closer to the goal than I think she wanted. So far, King with the only shot. And I take that back. Danny Avalar was just credited with the shot. So that last one did count as a shot. Now King will take it down the field, trying to come up with a fast transition. Some contact there, no foul. And that one heads out for a goal kick. Be the first one of the game for Samantha Montgomery. Ansley Robinson boots it downfield. King doing a good job so far. Able to hang on to the ball. Good passing in the process, which is something you can't take for granted. We've seen times where a team sometimes comes in and just struggles to keep possession of the ball. We saw that with both North Greenville and UNC Pembroke last Friday. Just one of those weird games. You expected it to be kind of an offensive shootout, and instead it seemed like both teams were really struggling to keep possession of the ball. Now, a lot of that was because of good defense, but I definitely feel like both offenses were kind of struggling at times just by themselves. A lot of mental mistakes. A lot of balls that were thrown in that just instantly went back out of bounds again or instantly turned over. A lot of passes that were too far forward. So that one heads out of bounds and will stay with NGU. And King trying to keep it out of the goal. They had a throw in close to their side, and that almost ended up being disastrous, but it was out of bounds on the Tornado, so that's going to be an early corner kick for the Crusaders. It's typically Molly Platt that takes the corner kicks. So here we go, left-footed corner kick. That's a good one. And can King keep it out of danger? No, they can't. It's going to be a goal for NGU. We'll have to wait. No, we're not, unfortunately not going to be able to get a replay there. But nevertheless, North Greenville strikes first. That was more of a couple of miscues by the Tornado. Goalkeeper Crystal Garcia just kind of tried to come out and get that one. It slipped by her. And then you had a couple of Tornado players trying to kick that one out of the goal, and they just couldn't. And North Greenville was there to take advantage. Looks like Natalie Johnson was credited with the goal. That is Natalie Johnson's third goal of the season, so that now puts her in a tie for second place on the team with Alexa Fight. So North Greenville strikes first. And they'll bring it back to Samantha Montgomery. Likes a fight with the pass there. North Greenville trying to keep it away from the Tornado. Tornado got possession just for a moment, but now it goes right back to North Greenville. They'll head to the far side of the field on defense. They'll clear it away. Trying to come up with something here, and they might have it. That one heads out of bounds, and it's going to be another North Greenville corner kick. I believe it was Romy Contreras on the far side that went after that through ball, got through the defense. And there we go again, another goal. So 2 corner kicks have resulted in 2 goals for NGU. We'll have to wait and see who scored that one this time. So not even 15 minutes have gone by, and already North Greenville up by 2. And it looks like Romy Contreras got that goal with the score with an assist by Molly Platt. So Romy Contreras now with 11 goals for the season. Obviously, by far leads the team. Molly Platt, that was her 5th assist of the season. So now that puts her in first place on the team in assists for the season. Alexa Fight now in second with 4. North Greenville 2 for 2 on goals off corner kicks so far in this one. I think they'll be more than happy to keep on feeding it. Whenever you can force the Tornado to kick it out of bounds for a corner kick, North Greenville has been in good shape so far. Just 15 minutes into this one. North Greenville looking to make a statement. Coming off a shutout by the Braves. You know, North Greenville came in angry. Good defensive block there by the Tornado. They'll take over possession for the moment. They get it over to the far side of the field. Now they'll look for a through ball of their own. And we're going to look to take a shot there. It's blocked. Throw in for the Tornado. So now they'll bring it over to the near side and we'll look to attack from there. Now here come the Crusaders. There's Alexa Fight. She's looking to pass it to the other side. Almost connected with Romy Contreras, but a little too far forward, and that makes its way out of bounds for a goal kick. King averaging 6.6 shots per game. North Greenville averaging 15.4. So far the Tornado have gotten 2 shots off with 1 on goal. North Greenville with 3, but all 3 have been on goal, and 2 of them have been goals. They'll look to take another one here. There's another one. I think that's Natalie Johnson again. Boy, North Greenville jumping all over the Tornado so far. Yeah, off a King defender. And yeah, Natalie Johnson just took advantage of it. Got it through for another goal. 3-0 Crusaders. So make that 3 goals on just 4 shots for NGU. 2 of them off of corner kicks. That one an unassisted goal. Oh, and actually that goal credited to Isabella Guyerich. There's another shot. That one blocked. Going to take another look at the goal here. Yeah, that is indeed Guyerich, okay. So Isabella Guyerich with her 2nd goal of the season. She's now even with her assist total, so 2 goals and 2 assists for her. On the year, that is, not in this game. So goals by Guyerich, Romy Contreras, of course, and Natalie Johnson. Good move there by Alexa Fight to get in front of that one. And Fight with the cross, gets over to Romy Contreras. Natalie Johnson gets it over to the far side. That's Ansley Robinson way out of her defensive position. And now it turns over to the Tornado. Able to keep it in play. Just under 25 minutes remaining in this opening half. It's been all North Greenville so far. Tornado have gotten 2 shots off, but nothing going for them thus far. One of them did result in a save. The other one was blocked. Romy Contreras trying to beat the defender to that one, but Tornado defender Victoria Thauer knocks that one out of bounds. Be a throw in for the Crusaders. It's going to be Molly Platt to throw it in. Alexa fight with the cross, a shot that's going to be high and wide left. So it'll be a goal kick for King. Garcia boots that one away. That one taken away by Alexa Fight. Romy Contreras with it and out of bounds, or excuse me, offside. That was Danny Avalar that was called for offside. So it'll go back over to the Tornado. Thauer to kick it back in play. Again, if you just joined us, North Greenville looking for at least a share of the Conference Carolinas regular season championship. They can clinch a share, first of all, by winning this match, obviously. They also need a loss by Mount Olive, who's currently tied for first with NGU in the standings with a 9-1 record in conference play. They also need a loss or tie by UNC Pembroke. Pembroke 8-1-1 in conference play for the season, so they are right behind North Greenville and Mount Olive. Throw in for the Crusaders. Taken away by King. Veronica Roach was the one that took it away. She has it now. Passes it back. Greenville takes possession back over. And a shot now saved by Garcia. It's going to be her second save so far of the match. Garcia averaging 2.79 goals allowed per match. Starting goalkeeper Samantha Montgomery, as there's another shot, another save by Garcia. North Greenville goalkeeper Samantha Montgomery averaging just under a goal per match, 0.94. Opponents are averaging 1.93 goals per match against the Crusaders. For King, or excuse me, I read that wrong. North Greenville averaging 1.93 goals per game. King averaging 0.50. I was looking at how many goals their opponents were allowing per match.
Coming in for the Crusaders, number 7, Alicia Lamb.
So for NGU, Alicia Lamb enters the game.
Number
Looks like
10,
Alexa
Kayla
Fight
Packard, and number 21, Kayla Cruz.
is going to take a rest. Kayla Cruz also comes in. Unfortunately, we did find out a couple days ago that the speakers at Pepsi Stadium are a little bit blown, so if you're wondering why they sound a little muffled, that's why. Samantha Montgomery leaves the goal to collect that one. See if the Crusaders, nope, not able to keep that one in play. Another throw in for King. And they get it to Romy Contreras. Nice pass there. They'll get the pass off, and the shot that's going to be just wide left. That was Danny Avilar that took it. Here, head coach Andy Robinson in the background, crediting both Avilar and Contreras. Great pass and a great shot. Indeed it was. Almost got in for a fourth goal, but ended up just a little bit wide left, as a foul is going to be called, I believe, against Avilar. "16 minutes remaining in the first half." Still early afternoon here in Tigerville. Not used to playing this early on a weekday. That decision was made quite a while ago. Supposedly this match was always scheduled for this time. The reason is because of location for King. Normal times for women's and men's soccer, especially on a weekday, is 5 and 7:30. So you got to imagine, especially the men's program, to not finish until 9:30 Probably wouldn't leave until around 9:45 to 9:50 to head back to Bristol. Be well past midnight by the time they got back. So certainly understand wanting to play a little bit earlier. Just under 15 minutes remaining. Wind seems to have calmed down a little bit as that ball gets through, but it's going to be gathered by Garcia. Currently 53 degrees here in Tigerville. High today is 55. That's the other thing. If these games were played later in the day, I don't think the women's game would have been too bad, but man, the men's game would have gotten pretty chilly by the end of it. Guessing it'd probably be in the 40s by 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. Montgomery gathers that one. That one blocked, and North Greenville defense will try again. They'll get it to the far side of the field this time. Angie Robinson with the pass. And turned over, goes back to the Tornado. This is the fourth time that North Greenville has scored at least 3 goals in a match. That one gets in, but an offside was called before, so no goal that time. If I said 4, I was incorrect. This is actually the 5th time. They won 3-1 at Southern Wesleyan, 3-0 at Francis Marion, 3-1 against Emmanuel, and 5-1 against Bob Jones. So this is actually the 5th time that North Greenville has scored at least 3 in a row. As another shot, that one saved as well. So Garcia racking up the saves after a rough start. Let's see if the Tornado can get to work here. We'll try to get it through there. It's going to head out of bounds. So North Greenville will have the throw in.
Good, how are you? You what?
North Greenville brings it back to the near side, taken away temporarily.
Actually, I'm headed back there now.
Ariana Gallegos able to take that one away. Now a foul called. It'll go back to the Tornado.
I'll be back about 3:30.
And that one contested, will not stay in play, so it'll stay with King. Looks like we're going to have another sub. So Gallegos going to wait to throw this one in. Number 16, Isabella Carr, going to leave the game for now. I believe that's number 13. Nope. It's number 17, Mackenzie Winters, to enter the game. almost taken away by the Crusaders. Jada Patrick wanted a foul there, but didn't get it. A little bit of contact there, no foul. King doing a good job of holding on to the ball here. North Greenville defense continuing to be aggressive. That one blocked. Kept in play by the Tornado, but now bad pass. Gives it right back to NGU. And here come the Crusaders. Everybody onside. Romy Contreras with it. Good defense there. It'll stay with the Crusaders. A shot from way back, way outside of the box, but easily collected by Garcia. So North Greenville continuing to add those shots. But so far they have stayed at 3 for a while now. That shot was by Guy Rich. Garcia now with 5 saves. And that wind is picked back up. You can hear it through the crowd mic. Taken away by the Crusaders. King takes it right back for themselves. Ansley Robinson passes it back to Montgomery to reset. Now they'll get to work on the far side of the field, but can't keep it in play. Ansley Robinson takes that one away. She'll pass it back again. Heads out of bounds, stays with King. But before the throw in, we'll have another sub. So here's the throw in by Gallegos. Don't think she quite got as much behind that kick as she wanted to. That instantly went to NGU. And now a through ball on the far side, kicked away by Garcia. Good job there. King doing everything they can to prevent another corner kick. That's the last thing they want. Now across by the Crusaders. And I believe that was intended to be a shot. Nothing going so far. Defense holding up strong. And Molly Platt collected by Garcia to end that threat. Under 5 minutes here in the opening half. First event of a busy week, another busy week here in Tigerville. And that one crossed. It was there. North Greenville couldn't capitalize, though, and now King trying to get it out of trouble. That was Alicia Lamb that was there in front of the goal. Couldn't quite get a foot on it. So that one heads out of bounds off of Lamb. And we'll have another sub. So today, obviously, soccer here at Pepsi Stadium. Tomorrow we head inside to Hayes Gymnasium for women's volleyball. After today, it's nothing but volleyball for the remainder of the week. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. As both soccer and football will be on the road this weekend. Football headed to West Alabama. Tried to get that one through, couldn't. Good move there by Gallegos. Ooh, contact there. Good bit of pushing out on the Tornado. A little surprised there wasn't a foul called there, but North Greenville will take it. Good defense by Molly Platt. And she'll kick it back to Montgomery. That one heads out of bounds. Throw in by King deep in their own territory. Tornado just trying to hang on right now. They might have an opportunity here, though. Good speed by the NGU defense. It's going to head out of bounds, and I believe that's going to be a goal kick. Yes, it will be. So King almost had an opportunity there, but that NGU defense just too fast. Closing in on 1 minute remaining in this half. North Greenville with enough time. I mean, I'd say both teams have enough time to put together one last possession. King trying to come up with the turnover there, but North Greenville still hanging on to it. A little bit of a push there, no foul. Romy gets it to Lamb. She gets the pass. It's going to go out of bounds for an NGU corner kick, and this could be trouble for the Tornado. Lamb passed it. Georgia Fisher was the one that knocked it out. Looked like she was aiming just to kick it out of bounds on the far side without there needing a corner. You see that flag really, really blowing right now. And here comes the kick. And just right there in front of the goal again, Garcia comes out, and she was able to save that one. Believe that North Greenville did get one last shot off there. Boy, King fortunate. They're just struggling to clear the ball off of those corner kicks. It just kind of hangs there right in front of the goal for a couple seconds. North Greenville was able to take advantage of it twice, but couldn't do so that third time. And with that, that will bring the first half to an end. North Greenville leads it 3-0. We'll be back for first half stats as well as the second half in just a little while. Stay tuned.
Take our following North Greenville University women's soccer sponsors: South Carolina Farm Bureau, Drayden Tire and Auto, Tiffany Field, State Farm, Big Brook Farm, Owen Stokes Insurance, Network Control, Marietta First Baptist, Waddell State Farm, Portland State Farm, Valor Pharmacy, Club Incorporated, CSN Sports, George Coleman Ford, Trail, and Pepsi. We thank our sponsors for their continued support of North Greenville women's soccer.
Just about set for the second half. North Greenville leading the King Tornado 3-0. So you take a look at the first half stats. Obviously, North Greenville up 3-0. 2 of those goals were assisted, both of them being corner kicks. So 2 assists for the Crusaders. Total shots, North Greenville leading that category 10-2. 3 corner kicks for the Crusaders, 2 of those resulting in goals. King without one as of yet. And King leading the way in total saves, 5-1. So those are your first half statistics. Just about set to get the second half underway. We'll see if King can get anything going. Both of those shots came fairly early in the match. North Greenville got up 3-0. Really controlled the possession for the most part. King was pretty solid at possessing the ball early on, but kind of struggled near the end of the first half. So we'll see if they can get something going, maybe get on the board in the second half. Both assists were by Molly Platt, who was the corner kicker. Isabella Guyrich, Romy Contreras, and Natalie Johnson, the goal scorers for the Crusaders. For King, Georgia Fisher, as well as Veronica Roach. Those were the 2 that got a shot off for the Tornado. North Greenville will kick off to begin the second half, and it's underway. They'll quickly get it to the King side of the field, but the Tornado going to take back possession. No, they won't. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, so we'll have the first throw end of the half. Ball quickly thrown back in. Quickly taken back by the Tornado. Another throw in by King. Out of bounds yet again. This time it'll go to North Greenville. Collected by Garcia. So nothing going back that time. King quickly gets it down the field. Trying to get it through the defense, but cannot do so. Now King brings it to the near side, but nothing going there either. Now we'll see if North Greenville can get anything here, and it was wide left. Garcia unable to get a hand on it, but didn't have to, as that made its way to the left side of the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for the Tornado. Goes back to the Crusaders. That wind continuing to howl. It is supposed to slowly calm down as the afternoon goes on. Still 53 degrees outside. Actually, that's changed. The wind gusts are actually supposed to continue to increase as the day goes on. The wind itself only blowing 12 to 13 miles an hour, but the wind gusts are up to 18 currently. And that is supposed to, as I just mentioned, it's supposed to get worse as the day goes on. It's supposed to be up to 26 mile an hour wind gusts by 8 p.m. Thankfully, we'll be out of here by then. But the men's teams will definitely have to deal with wind gusts throughout the afternoon as well, as the clock is going to stop for an injury. Don't believe a trainer has been called, so it doesn't look like it's anything serious. Now they're calling for well, maybe not. That was Georgia Fisher that was down for a few moments, but she gets up and walks it off. She stays in the game. Inside the box. North Greenville trying to take advantage of it. They bring it back out. And tried to come up with a cross there. Couldn't do so, but that's going to be another NGU corner kick. That's going to be their fourth of the match. Tornadoes still have yet to have one. Yep, this will be Molly Platt to take the corner. And here we go. A little bit further outside of the goal than I think she wanted. It's going to go out of bounds off a header, and it'll be a King goal kick. So the Tornado escaped that one as well. Again, the first two corner kicks that NGU took resulted in goals, but the last two have not. Something just fell. NGU to take the throw in. Crusaders with the cross and a shot that was blocked and ends up wide left of the goal, but obviously blocked by a Tornado defender, so that's going to result in another corner kick for the Crusaders. This is going to be Aubrey Kramer to take the corner. Here it comes, and hangs out in front of the goal again. That one, it's finally back, finally kicked away, and another shot good save by Garcia. It stays in play. That's going to be Garcia's 7th save of the match. Now it's going to head out of bounds. It'll stay with NGU. That ball did the same thing as it did in the first 2 corner kicks. Kind of just nobody could really clear it away. It just stayed in front of the goal. North Greenville wasn't there that time to kick it. And once they were, King was in position to block it. North Greenville did eventually get a solid kick there, and it was saved. And almost had an opportunity there, a good cross. Aubrey Kramer was credited with the shot. As that pass ends up in the hands of Garcia. Garcia came in with 80 saves for the year. She has been King's only goalkeeper. Throw in for the Tornado, goes right back to the Crusaders. Good defense by King. They'll bring the ball to the near side. Header there, stays with the Tornado. A little bit of contact there, stays with King, and now they'll make their way down the field. They'll try to cross it, and that one actually almost made its way in the goal. I think the wind helped that one. But it will be off the Tornado for a goal kick. Yeah, that one, I believe that was meant to be a cross, but almost ended up blowing into the goal. King had a chance there, but couldn't quite connect. Got through the defense, but nobody there to take advantage of it. Just under 35 minutes remaining in this one. North Greenville with a 3-0 lead. King certainly has their work cut out for them. Tough season for the Tornado. Just 7 goals scored for the season. They would need to score nearly half of that just to tie, and over half of that number to put together a shocker. For King. Instantly goes back out of bounds, stays with the Tornado. ramifications of Hurricane Ian that we had to deal with a few weeks ago. We were expecting some big-time wind in that one, but it actually never really got that bad. I would definitely make the argument that the wind is worse than it was then. Throw in for the Crusaders. Now it makes its way out of bounds for a goal kick. Taken away by the Crusaders. This is North Greenville's final home match of the regular season. So that one knocked away by the Tornado, stays with the Crusaders. NGU wraps up the season at Barton College in Wilson, North Carolina this Saturday as that ball makes its way to the side of the net. Sounds like we have a sub coming in. Tornado played their final home match this past Saturday against Belmont Abbey. They play their final match of the regular season at Chowan this coming Saturday. That's going to be looks like it's going to be a foul as well as a yellow card. So North Greenville charged with a yellow card. I think it was just the continuous pushing there. We'll have to wait to see who that was charged to. That one's going to head out of bounds. Now with the yellow card was charged to Elaney Sprinkle. That's her second yellow card of the season. Ball headed out of bounds, stays with King. That one harmlessly makes its way out of bounds. It'll be a Crusader goal kick. So we'll see if King can do anything with this possession. Good passing so far, but they're going to be called offside. Just under 28 minutes remaining in this one. North Greenville obviously with a big advantage, up 3-0. Contact there. Easy foul to call there. Crusaders able to get the ball to Contreras. And take their time with it. Got away just for a moment. Ansley Robinson comes over to keep it for North Greenville, but that pass immediately blocked. Cleared away. North Greenville will retain possession. They'll get it to goalkeeper Montgomery. Whistle blows, a foul called. This will be a free kick. Shouldn't be much of a threat for the Tornado. Crusaders will try to get it into the box, kicked away. Crusaders were looking to at least force another corner, as this is a cross. That's going to be offside called. I was going to say I thought Romy Contreras was going to try to. I was a little surprised when she pulled up, but that's why, because she knew that offside was going to be called anyway. Crusaders took possession right off of a North Greenville player. So that one gets through. North Greenville take advantage here with the cross. Romy tried for the backward shot there. Couldn't quite get a foot on the ball. Tornado not out of it yet. And here comes a shot by Fight, and Romy Contreras able to get to it for her second goal of the match. Fight able to get to it, and then Romy, I believe she was able to make a little bit of contact with there to knock it in. So the Crusaders up 4-0. Foul called on the Crusaders. Free kick for King. This is just the second time this season that North Greenville has scored at least 4 goals. The only other time being against Bob Jones. That one ended with a 5-1 victory. Three of those goals were scored by Romy Contreras. She's now scored 2 in this one. Foul called there. It's going to be a free kick fairly close to the box for the Tornado. This might be an opportunity here. I believe that's Gallegos taking the free kick, and Montgomery was able, and the other one's off the crossbar, and it's in, and the Tornado are on the board. I think we're going to have to help the live stats with this one. Just so many feet going after that.
That's a goal for the Tornadoes.
And oh, I couldn't tell you.
Number 3, Anita Lewis.
I believe they made the announcement that the goal was given to number 3, Anita Lewis. That would be her first goal of the season. And that is her right there on the field on the left side of the screen. So I believe that Lewis going to be credited with her first goal of the season. Well, according to the live stats, it was Georgia Fisher, number 2. So not quite sure yet who that's going to be given to at the end of the day. See if we can run another replay real quick and figure this out real quick. Yeah, we're going to slow it down. Just kind of believe it's, I don't know. Yeah, and Anita Lewis was the one that got up off the ground there, so it would make sense for her to have been the one to get the foot on it to knock it in. And they did change it to Anita Lewis on the live stats, so it looks like Anita Lewis will be credited with that goal. So that is indeed her first goal of the season. So nice job by King to rebound after being down 4-0. Samantha Montgomery did try to come out and get that ball, but it ended up getting by her, and it was just a dog pile almost to try to get a foot on that ball, and King was eventually able to. Throw in by NGU. Starting to see a few unfamiliar faces for NGU this season. Callie Swanger, one of the players in currently. This is just her second game played this season. It's the only one out of the ordinary that I see as of right now, but was talking to head coach Andy Robinson earlier. We were talking about, well, we're both happen to be big Kansas City Chiefs fans, so we were talking about that for a little bit. But we were also talking about the fact that something that the men's soccer team just found out the hard way. They had a shutout against Erskine, but they used two different goalkeepers in that match and found out that unless the starting goalkeeper plays every second of the match, even if a backup goalkeeper comes in for just a minute or so, they're actually not credited with an individual shutout. It only goes in as a team shutout. So that was definitely frustrating for the men's soccer head coach, Andy Aulick. But Andy Robinson definitely found that interesting as well, and wonder if he had that in mind before that goal was given up. Now Samantha Montgomery is still in, so now that a goal has been allowed, we could see, as long as North Greenville can hold on to this comfortable lead, wonder if we might see backup goalkeeper Lizzie Luzzy. She did get the start on senior night, was in for, I believe, about 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes, 49 seconds to be exact. And then Samantha Montgomery came in to take over for the remainder of the match. Andy Robinson, also a big Tennessee Volunteer fan, so you know he was excited from this past weekend. See the wind blowing that ball. Ball continues to curve as it rolls across the field and made its way out of bounds. Greenville tried a cross there. It was Danny Avalar that was trying to get that ball to Romy Contreras, trying to give her a chance to score her third goal of the match, but couldn't quite get it there. Just over 15 minutes remain. With that sprinkle that's getting it down the field. See the leaves on the other side really starting to fall. This is that time of season. Tried to get a header there, couldn't quite get it. So King takes possession. Collected by Montgomery. considered a shot there that was blocked. That would be by number 29, Kylie McElravy. When finally let up for a moment there. That ball stay with NGU as it made its way out of bounds. It's Callie Swinger throwing it in. That one knocked out of bounds. So once again stays with NGU. King able to prevent the corner kick. That one blocked. Natalie Johnson was credited with the shot just a moment ago that was blocked. North Greenville now with 18 shots for the match. King still at 3. They have not gotten a shot off other than the goal. They had 2 in the first half and their 1 shot of the second being that goal. Throw in for the Crusaders. Out of bounds again. A lot of throw-ins these last couple minutes. Contreras. Now the pass that gets inside. Contreras tried to come up with the shot there. Couldn't quite get all of her foot on it. Wonder if the wind might have had something to do with that. And almost had a good pass there. Couldn't get anything going that time. She definitely intended to shoot a few moments ago, but just couldn't quite connect. And NGU gives up on that ball. Stay in bounds. North Greenville almost had a chance at another corner kick. Instead, it'll be taken away. Pass back to Natalie Johnson. Taken away by King. And they'll finally be able to clear it. Veronica Roach that had it there. Now instantly taken away by NGU. It's a 2-on-2 right now. Romy Contreras has space. She's going to try to get a shot off, and she gets it off, and that's her 3rd goal. No, that's not Romy. Yeah, it is. Got her number for a moment. Romy Contreras, a good move right there to get it away from the defender. Garcia did what she could. She came out to try to block it. Romy able to get it over her for an easy goal. And it's 5-1 Crusaders. So just under 10 minutes left. Clock not running. Not sure if that's on our side or if that's on them.
You need more context.
Well, we'll try to get it figured out. Well, they finally got it started, but a little bit late there. Actually, I think they're letting the clock run for a little bit to get caught up. Well, actually, they stopped it again. And yeah, the official's saying to let the clock run for a little bit. Hey, it happens. So 8.5 minutes remaining. Some contact there, no foul. This one's been a clean one overall. We did have one yellow card. That was charged to Elaney Sprinkle. Really not a whole lot of contact. I think it was more just consistently a consistent push. As there's a hard push. No card, but she does draw a foul. Well, just saying how clean this one is, I might have jinxed it a little bit. Miranda Morehouse made her way into the game. And actually, Lizzie Luzzy, just talking about her a little while ago, the backup goalkeeper, she is now in. So she takes over for Samantha Montgomery. This will be her second appearance of the season, second match in a row. As Danny Avalar leaves the field, didn't see who came in for her, but we'll have that in just a moment. Miranda Morehouse making her her fourth appearance of the season. And that wasn't a sub. That was Aubrey Kramer that came in for Danny Avalar. Throw in for the Crusaders. Trees on the other side, they are really blowing right now. Windy day that's only supposed to get windier as the afternoon goes on. Completely sunny day. Haven't seen a single cloud cover the field throughout this entire match, as there's going to be another foul on the Tornado. Under 6 minutes remaining. Only shadows we see are the trees on the far right side of the field, as well as the light posts. We're going to have a free kick in just a moment. North Greenville going to take their time with it, understandably so. And that one right to Garcia. Not sure if she meant to do that or if she was trying to pass it, but Garcia didn't really have to come out of the goal very much. It went right to her. Wind might have helped there. Foul called this time on the Crusaders. Now less than 5 minutes remain. Be sure to stay tuned for the men's match coming up approximately 30 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Again, after men's soccer, it'll be volleyball for the remainder of the week. Volleyball matches Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Rest of NGU athletics on the road, including soccer against Barton on Saturday. That one taken away by the Tornado. King still fighting. Certainly doing what they can to end this match on a positive note. Did score their 8th goal of the season, which was in the second half. So now 5 total goals in the second half for the Tornado this season, which is 2 more than the first half. Good job by Swanger catching up to that ball, keeping it in play. Again, this is just her 2nd appearance of the season, so you know she's looking to make the most out of it, and I'm sure Andy Robinson appreciates the hustle. And we have another goal. That's Jada Patrick. I believe there was an assist as well. We'll see who that was on the replay. And I believe, yeah, Romy Contreras had the assist there, so she'll be credited with that one. So Jada Patrick scores her 2nd goal of the season, and Romy Contreras with her 2nd assist of the season. So with just 2.5 minutes remaining, North Greenville has surpassed their season high in goals scored in a single match. It was 5 against Bob Jones, but now they have scored 6 against the King Tornado, a conference opponent too, so that's always quite an accomplishment. King trying to put together an attack here. Now Crusaders going to be offside. Just over 1.5 minutes remaining. Out of bounds, goes back to NGU. So we are closing in on 1 minute remaining in this one.
There's 1 minute remaining in the contest.
North Greenville's record going to improve to 11-3-1 overall with a 10-1 conference record. And that's another one. Jada Patrick scores again. It's about as straightforward as it gets. A great try by Garcia to keep that one out just a little bit beyond her reach. My goodness, it's 7-1. Sure that goal will be a little bit of motivation for King next season. They'll circle North Greenville on their calendar. North Greenville with it again. Tried to pass it there, couldn't do so. 20 seconds remaining. Just a dominating performance by the Crusaders. They're going to end this match with 22 shots, with just 3 for the Tornado. Actually, might get one more off, and that might be, I think that'll be considered a shot, so maybe add one more there, but doesn't really matter at the end of the day. North Greenville dominates. They win it 7-1 over the King Tornado. We appreciate you tuning in, and be sure to stay tuned for the men's matchup coming up in just a little while. Like I said, we'll be back in about 20 to 25 minutes for that matchup. So we appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on the Conference Carolinas Digital Network.